Tip-off goes to the 90's team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Moses Malone out there with McHale. Then there's Bird. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the point. From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Malone. The 80's team with the ball. And stolen by Jordan. Pippen finds Stockton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
McHale outside. Pass to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from McHale.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Jordan. Now here's Malone. Defended by McHale. And it's sent back by McHale. Bird dishes to Johnson.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Malone.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Malone a screen on Jordan. Jordan passes to Pippen. Screen by Malone. 6 to shoot. Pippen misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80's team. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Jordan. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Johnson outside. Pass to McHale. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. Good on the shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Stockton. Pippen finds Malone. Malone sets the pick for Jordan. Back to Malone. Pass to Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to Malone.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Jordan sets the screen for McHale. Now here's Johnson. Down low. Here's Malone. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Magic Johnson.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Outside, Olajuwon. Malone a screen on Jordan. 7-foot shot, and Malone puts it in.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
So the 80's team called timeout. Their first. So for the 90's team, Robinson's checked in for Olajuwon. And Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Scottie Pippen. The 80's team also changing it up. Olajuwon's checked in for McHale. And Irving subbed in for Larry Bird. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Jordan. Jordan sets the screen for Malone. And here is Johnson. Lobs it up for Jordan. A nice shot by Olajuwon. Here's Drexler. Outside Robinson. Jordan wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Olajuwon. Some solid defense from Robinson. And so Stockton will bring it up for the 90's team. It's a 5-point game. Bounce pass from Jordan. Drexler left side. Outside, Jordan. Here's Malone. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Malone, he is huge at that forward position. Just a muscular phenomenon who just wrecks the opposition in the paint.
Now here's Malone. Pass to Johnson. Olajuwon, right side. 2 points. That one goes. Olajuwon's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Jordan against Irving. Outside, Drexler. Back to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Irving. Jordan with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. Irving against Jordan. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robinson a screen on Irving. Clock at 4. Here's Jordan. No good with the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that does it for the first quarter. The 80's team leads by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 80's team.
Well, they've tried to really capitalize inside. They clearly believe they have an advantage down there, and they're trying to exploit it.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
They've got Robinson. Olajuwon is out there with Hill. Then there's Payton. And it's Drexler in at the 2. And for the 80's team, Olajuwon is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Irving. Then it's Bird. Then it's Thomas in at the point. Chalk up 2 there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Robinson. No good that time. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. It's Thomas, high post. Payton's there. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Time called here. The 80's team will talk it over. So for the 90's team, Ewing comes in for Robinson. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Hill. The 80's team also changing it up. McHale comes in for Olajuwon. And Wilkins subbed in for Irving. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Wilkins outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Bird against Pippen. The 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Outside Thomas. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Thomas. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bird outside. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Bird. That was a textbook cam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to Olajuwon. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. And it'll be the 90s team with their first time out of the game right here. So for the 90s team, Jordan, he's checked in for Drexler. And it's Stockton in for Payton. The 80s team also changing it up. Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan comes in for Wilkins. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon drops them both. The 80s team with the ball. Pass to Jordan. Jordan sets the screen for McHale. Johnson outside. Olajuwon left side. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Robinson's checked in for Olajuwon. The 80s team making a switch here. And Olajuwon drops them both. Now Stockton. Pass to Robinson. Here's Pippen. Launches a 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Tries the spin move. Here's Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pippen kicks to Stockton. Outside Robinson. Jordan finds Ewing. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Pass to Jordan. Jordan with the screen on Ewing. Johnson outside. Olajuwon, right side. The shot will not fall. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pippen against Worthy. Now, here's Stockton. Pass to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Pippen with the wide open look. The putback, and Robinson is right there.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now, here's McHale. Now Johnson. Here's Olajuwon. Good D by Ewing. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Pippen. Ewing inside. Johnson's there. It goes in, and the 80s team lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Ewing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Outside, McHale. Worthy sets a screen for McHale. Olajuwon inside, guarded by Robinson.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Stockton. Following the miss by Hakeem. Ewing a screen on Johnson. 4 on the clock. And here's Jordan outside. He can't get that one. Got it off in time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the 80s team. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Malone is out there with Pippen. Then there's John Stockton. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. And for the 80s team, we've got McHale. Jordan is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bird, and it's Malone in at the 5, roaming the paint. It goes in, and the 80s team lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Malone. Pass to Jordan. Jordan sets the pick for McHale. Johnson outside. On the wing, Malone. Shoots over Olajuwon. Malone, good. Malone's got 6.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. Johnson with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now Stockton following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Malone a screen on Johnson. Outside for Pippen. No good on the triple. Pippen's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Johnson outside. Here's Malone. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's a 9-point 80s team lead. Olajuwon outside. Malone sets the pick for Jordan. Pass to Malone. That shot off. Some solid defense there from McHale. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A wide open look for Bird. Offline with his 3. Pippen, the pass to Stockton. Pass to Jordan. Back to Stockton. 3-pointer. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jordan outside. And here is Johnson. Back to Jordan. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the 90s team making a change here. Drexler's checked in. And he's good on the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Kevin, back to you.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Shot to stop the run. Jordan can't get it to go.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Johnson outside. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to
play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 80s team.
Well, they're dumping it inside and scoring in bunches. The defense has had no answer for how to slow them down.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Stockton dishes to Drexler. Olajuwon in the high post. And stolen by Malone. And they're moving it up. Here's Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
And the 90s team calls time here. So for the 90s team, Robinson comes in for Malone, and it's Payton in for Michael Jordan. The 80s team also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Malone, and Olajuwon subbed in for Michael Jordan. Now here's Drexler. Outside Robinson. Can they get it? Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. It's 2-on-1. Here's Irving. The putback. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Drexler scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Stockton. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Bird outside. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Bird. Trains the three-pointer.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. 5 on the clock. Over Olajuwon. Three-pointer from Stockton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The 80s team leads by 19. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jordan is out there with Gary Payton. Then it's Ewing. Then it's Robinson. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
No good from Jordan. Here's Payton. And Jordan has it in the corner. Pass to Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Outside Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the 80s team leads by 17. And so Payton will bring it up for the 90s team. Pass to Pippen. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. That shot off. Nice D from McHale. Irving kicks to Thomas. Irving looking for an opening. To into the paint. Here's McHale. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Pippen with the bucket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Thomas. Pass to Irving. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Pippen. Here's Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And good that time. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And the 90s team calls time here. For the 90s team, Olajuwon's checked in for Robinson. Malone comes in for Ewing. And it's Stockton in for Payton. The 80s team also changing it up. Malone's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Bird comes in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Stockton finds Olajuwon. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Malone. Some solid defense there for McHale. The 80s team with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Now here's Stockton. Puts up the 3. Does not go in. Johnson with it. Now Jordan. And here is McHale. Johnson outside. Now Bird. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Bird's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Malone sets the pick for Jordan. Shoots over Jordan. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jordan with the screen on Malone.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Johnson outside. Olajuwon against Malone. Off target on the 15-footer. The 90s team on offense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Jordan outside. Jordan with another miss. Now Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Now Malone. Guarded by Malone. Here's Bird. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
that one on Pippen.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite-level passer.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. Bird hits them both. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Rodman. And here is Hill. Bird covering. Hit the floater. And the layup good by Hill. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And the 80s team has possession. They have a 19-point lead. Olajuwon kicks to Bird. Over Hill. Bird can't hit. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hardaway up top. Moncrief defending. And so Bird will bring it up for the 80s team. James Worthy on the wing. Bird against Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Back to Bird. Over Hill. And it's Bird missing. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morning a screen on Bird. Here's Hill. And so it's the 80's team winning this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the